Greetings and salutations. Welcome to another episode of 365 Days of Gaming. Really appreciate you taking out time to check out this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Greatly appreciate it, so thank you in advance. Now, this game, I've been waiting to talk to you about because people that know me know I always like to bring this game up as far as one of my hidden gems, right? And this is a game where it stars your favorite Looney Tunes characters and they're playing basketball. But this isn't Space Jam. This is Looney Tunes BBall. So this is, like I said, this is not Space Jam. This is pre-Space Jam, I guess, maybe. I'm not 100% sure where the timeline falls, but I don't care, right? This is still basketball action with your favorite Looney Tunes characters, right? So there is no Lola because it's not Space Jam. And that also means we got no Monstars, but that's a different episode for a different day. But we do have the classics. We got Bugs, we got Daffy, we got Elmer Fudd, Wile E. Coyote, Taz, Sylvester, Yosemite Sam, and my boy, Marvin the Martian. And if you don't think Marvin the Martian is one of those ones out here on the court, then you are sadly mistaken. He's about that life, okay? He's a gunner, right? Him and Yosemite Sam, 3-point monsters. But anyway, what makes this game fun is that it has this like jewels system where you pick up these little green, red, and blue jewels on the ground. It allows you to buy items and abilities during the game. You know, it's almost like some Mario Karts type stuff, right? Now, the other thing about this is that this is a game that is really fun when people don't know what the characters do and what the moves do. Like they just know the controls and I tell them go play. We ran this at Engage Gaming during one of our mystery events, and I always loved it. And we got a lot of great feedback. So this always kind of reinforces my thought that this is a fantastic game that everybody should play at least once. Now, the other thing is that if you are actually good at this game, you will not be beaten by someone who doesn't know what they're doing, okay? Because you still need to know how to play. Obviously, this is basketball, right? But you got to know how to defend. You got to know how to shoot and things like that. And it can get real serious out here. As you can see from the video, you know what I'm saying? I was putting in that work. We was down early, but we fought hard. We kept going. We didn't give up, played as a unit, 100%, all the other sports cliches, and it came out great. The other thing I love about this is, so you have these abilities, right? But just because you use a special move does not guarantee success. For example, one of Marvin the Martian's special moves, his three-pointer, is he puts it on a magnet and he floats it over with his remote control and it drops into the bucket. Well, that's not a guaranteed basket, right? You can use it, but you're not guaranteed that it'll be successful. Same with Daffy Duck. So Daffy Duck pulls out the pile drive and he's drilling on the ground and it's shaking and everybody falls down. Doesn't necessarily mean that you will actually get the ball back. One, the ball is actually the little dog, and also, which is kind of a weird thing, but also, you know, the ball can just roll in front of your opponent and you can just grab the ball back. So like using special moves doesn't guarantee anything. It is just another way that you can try to create chaos on the court. And you know me, I'm a big fan of chaos. So a game that is basketball, one of my favorite sports, and chaos together, come on, it's a great time. And I always just like, if you just are a fan of fun, and I always have, you know, my gamer friends who don't like sports, and I'm like, all right, look, just because you're not a fan of sports doesn't mean you won't like a sports game. This is one of those games where you just kind of put the controllers in their hands. They know about the Looney Tunes, so they got some familiarity. But then, you know, you let them run out here and all of a sudden they're like, oh yeah, this is it. This is fantastic. So this is one of my like favorite, let me introduce you to some games you never thought that you'd be playing type of things. And, you know, I have yet to see someone play this game and not have a good time. They might be upset that they didn't win, but that's different than enjoying the actual experience of the game, okay? You know, that's just that those two things aren't the same. Just because you lost and you salty about it does not mean that you didn't enjoy the actual gameplay of it. And I'm telling you, you will. Also, again, if you know what you're doing, there's no way you're going to lose to somebody who doesn't know what they're doing. With that being said, I'm always here, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that people know that it's not a game. You can get this work. But I love the chaos in the fact of like, you can make the eclipse happen with Bugs Bunny. And it's like, okay, so it goes dark. That's not necessarily a good thing because we're looking at the same screen. So if you can't see because I've made it dark, I can't see. So it doesn't mean that I got a free basket. That's why I love about the chaos of this game. Is just because you do something does not mean that it automatically is going to be successful for you. It's just, you know, another thing you can try. But if you do have certain skills, you can stop people from scoring, you can block shots, you can steal the ball. So there's still a way for it to be competitive. And I really like this game, so I wanted to make sure y'all seen it. And if you know about this game, let me know who's your favorite team. Like I said, my go-to is Daffy and Marvin, but there's always pretty much everybody is pretty good in this game. You just got to know what you're doing. Just because technically you're not supposed to shoot threes with Daffy does not mean that you can't shoot threes with Daffy, as you can see. I appreciate letting me reminisce with you about this game. Y'all have fun. Y'all be safe. Peace.